I'm coming at you. What I'm going to present to you at this time is kind of somewhat shocking and surprising to some. To others it won't be surprising at all that we've been dealing and are already involved deeply in the New World Order. And it's been happening right under our noses. And how Google and Facebook is definitely, as far as I'm concerned, they are the government. The corporation. Part of the corporation. Okay, these are some of the new drones that they have. What I'm talking about is a Terminator-like situation that we're looking at in the future. This goes and is involved in the Department of Homeland Security, the government, Google, Facebook, and a whole lot of things you may not be aware of. But they're creating all these robots, all these many different kinds. Ones that swim, ones that fly, some that run and are similar to animals, some that do magnificent things, carry tremendous weight, four-legged robots that can run faster than a cheetah, the fastest animal known on Earth. This here's a robot that can climb up a wall. It can climb up polished glass. Designed after nature. There's this cheetah robot. That's just a drawing of it. This is similar to the real thing. The real thing just doesn't have this cheetah looking head on it. That there's the real thing. And all these made come from Bost.Dynamics. Well, Google just bought Bost.Dynamics. This is this cheetah running. Bost.Dynamics, one of its biggest contracts was with DARPA, Department of Defense, and the government. These creatures here, robots designed to look like jellyfish. Now what I'm talking about is a real life Terminator situation. I don't know what they're going to do with these robots. There's one in Japan. This one looks human-like. And within a few years it could pass as a human. This is a big dog here. Bost.Dynamics. This is a small drone. Well, not small. It's hooked up with a freaking M29 249 saw, camera, and grenade launcher. I'm sure who knows all what else. But these things are being weaponized. This always happens when the major contractor is the military, government, defense contracts. We are quickly getting used to these here. Well, this isn't where they're stopping. They're going all the way, I believe. I believe they're going all the way to a Terminator type robot. If you watch the movie Elysium, you see these things in use. Now, these things weren't actual things that were really acting and on the movie, but that's going to be what it's like. This is Pet Man with a suit that makes him look like he's in trouble with gas. Well, they don't have to worry about that with these things, but they could sure dress him up to look like a man. And like I say, there's many companies, corporations that are neck deep in this with the Department of Homeland Security, FEMA, Google, Facebook, the Department of Defense, the whole thing. The whole thing, guys. I mean, this is serious here. We're looking at a serious threat. Okay, they are going to weaponize these things. They have already done it to some of them. The more simple ones, they have weaponized. Like the one you saw earlier, with the saw machine gun on it. And Bost.Dynamics was funded by DARPA. DARPA is the Department of Defense, government. Corporation. So this is in the New World Orders. This is in their future. This is in their plans. This is how they're going to police us without no questions. These things will follow orders without hesitation. They will be hard to destroy once they're fully armored. They will be hard to take down, just like the Terminator was in the movie. I mean, but this is for real. Google adds to its menagerie of robots. Why is Google getting into the robots? Why is it bought out Bost.Dynamics? Well, because Google is the government and they've been paying Bost.Dynamics for years anyways. And with all these budget cuts, it's time to just pretend to take it over, to buy it out, and to turn it into Google, which is in bed hand in hand with the government. I believe MIT is part of it also. Google buys Bost.Dynamics in sensational eighth robotic acquisition. And this is Bost.Dynamics Wikipedia. It shows some of the stuff that they have. And like I say, they will weaponize these things. They've already done it to the ones that they can. They've already weaponized those. And this is serious. This is for real. going to put all these links below. But guys, this is why the Google barges are there. To control all this information. To run all these robots. They're putting them on the water because it's the easiest thing to do. Put it out in the middle of a big, park it 6 miles off the coast of the United States and put mines around it, and you're secure. They can defend that thing to the end. It'll have solar power. I'm sure other power technology, nuclear power, who knows what. I know that they have these things all over the place. They claim they're some kind of a luxury thing, but we've discovered that that's a lie. That's a front. That's not the case. But I'm telling you, Google is in it neck deep. And so is Facebook. So is everything on the internet. The internet is part of the whole thing, guys. There's Google Glass. People can just walk around gathering more information on them. This is a balcony on these barges. There's one of these on every barge. What's the balcony for? Possibly it's on the entrance. This is what's inside these things. Thousands of servers. Storage capacity. There's our President Obama. Showing off their newest piece of intelligence. Piece of hardware where they can give to the American people to spy on us more. All this is for control, guys. To know where you are, what you do, your patterns. These blimps that they're building and that they have, these Navy blimps, they will provide coverage, cell coverage, communication coverage of every square inch of this earth. And they're building these things as fast as they can. They can be solar powered. They can translate information anywhere on the planet. They will use these drones to take out any place they want. Here you go, right here. Here you go. I mean, this is not a joke. This is for real. And these things are probably going to become invisible where you won't even know what it is. I shouldn't say invisible on this. They make it look like something else. They're they're not making it disappear. They're doing something else on this one. But this one, China, scientists increasingly confident about invisibility cloak after making a cat disappear. Well, they absolutely have. There's the cat. Now there's some discoloration on the flower and the screen in front of the cat, but it has made the cat disappear. Absolutely. So these things might even be, somewhat invisible. This is Bost.Dynamics. This is all the stuff that they have. Look at this one. Can jump from the ground up onto a 2-story building. This thing can climb up the side of a wall. There's almost nothing that these things can't do and perform and carry out, except for have compassion and love and human emotion and thought. They will do and carry out their objective, just like the Terminators in the movie. Just like the programmed machines they have now. Just like the computers. I'll put all these links. I'll set all these links up for you guys. Now, for the other proof I was telling you. This is the Department of Defense page. Okay? I punched in Boston Dynamics. I want you to look at the involvement with Boston Dynamics. They've provided a lot of money to Boston Dynamics. They've made a lot of contracts with Boston Dynamics. Well, now Google owns it. Okay? You saw the thing. Google bought Boston Dynamics. So Google has now shown us its hand. They have shown us their hand. Here's General Dynamics. I'm sure that they're in with DARPA too. But that's not all. Okay, I'll leave this link up for you guys. I'll put all these links down below. This is the Department of Defense typed in with Google. 81,100 results. Officers working with Google. I mean, I don't even know what to name this video. Department of Defense web policy. Department of Defense websites. Combat trafficking in person's home. Use of force. Or coercion to compel a person to provide labor or services or commercial something or another. We're talking serious here, guys. This is serious. I mean, go and check some of this stuff out. It's pretty freaking scary. U.S. Department of Defense official website. Civil Relief Act. I see that NORAD to track Santa's flight. What a bunch of crap. Apple Store and Google Play, so parents and children can count down the days until Santa's launch. You know, what a bunch of crap. Google is the government, guys. And so is Facebook. Or they're sure in bed with them, big time. And this is going back years. Google is tinkering with a new service that could transform the way troops on the front line communicate with their higher-ups, probably. They are the government, guys. Or the government's definitely controlling them. But now, what has Google gone and done? Bought up Bost.Dynamics, which has been funded by DARPA, building these robots. Dempsey visits Google Facebook's 49ers headquarters. I mean, there's so much, guys. So much. I mean, I don't have time for it all. This is the other one here. Check this out. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Flickr, more social medias. United States Department of Defense official site. And see that? See that? Terms of Service Agreements. United States Department of Defense. Use of other Facebook products by the Department of Defense, such as profiles, groups, and third-party products, is not authorized by or for official use. Yeah, it is now. I mean, guys, what does this all say to you? I know what it says to me. That all this stuff is tied in. They're going to know exactly who to hit, when to hit, how to hit. And they can do it slowly. Here's Bing's finds. Facebook and Twitter, Flickr. Meeting on Facebook from National Guard Bureau News. Release, Washington, December. The Chief of the National Guard Bureau is hosting the first meetings. I mean, this is for real, guys. Face of defense. Oh boy, we have so much we've got to deal with this thing. It ain't even funny. It ain't even funny. Electromagnetic gunfire. I mean, this is for real. Anyways, I hope you guys have seen enough. Let me see if I've covered everything. Oh, BEA's technology. Yeah, this is that one article. Okay, there's the Bost.Dynamics site. I don't want to miss anything. I want to make sure I got it all. Okay, search and destroy the internet giant motto. Oh yeah, here we go. Homeland Security Newswire. I want you guys to look and pay attention to all this stuff. Telecommunications system acquires next generation 9/11 technology specialists. Microdata. GIS. Google acquires facial biometric company. If you guys don't think this is the government, I don't see why. This is definite proof that they're the government. Biometrics. Sagan technology. Cyogen technology. British company purchases American IED detection firm for $90 million. All these guys are involved with it. Voice biometrics company per se sold for $6.7 million. I mean, guys, there's so much here. It would take forever to go through it, but I do want to go through a lot of it with you. But anyways, that's all I'm going to have time now for right now. I don't want this to be longer than it already is. Hope everyone's well and take care of yourself. God bless, good luck to us all. Never give up your Second Amendment rights as far as we got them. Never give up your guns. We don't need tyranny creeping in any worse than it is. But this is some scary stuff. So, we're going to need God in our corner. God bless and good luck to y'all. This is Chatty Dad 1, over and out.